Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to yet another vlog. So today I'm going to rowing camp slash like boat club camp, and basically it's just a week that we take all the boats to another location and we just row on a different river, and it's basically like a couple of outings a day, just like a lot of rowing. So you know, that's right up my street, just avoid all the revision possible. So I thought that I'd take you along with me. We are going to Marlow. So I think we're going to be rowing on the Thames, which is quite exciting, even though it's not in London, like whatever, same river. It's currently like 20 to 8, that clock is wrong. And I think we need to leave at like 10ish to be there by 12. So I have a little bit more time at the moment. I'm editing my thumbnail because I'm such a dedicated YouTuber. Yeah. And I still need to finish packing, and I need to sew up some leggings because they have holes in them. Yeah, I left everything till a little bit too late. I'm also eating my breakfast, so eggs, and then look at this, it looks so good. But yeah, I need to hurry up because I've got a lot to do. Here we are, we're all packed, ready to go. I need to take like a massive suitcase which is like full of clothes, because obviously you need like rowing clothes and normal clothes, and then I also have to take a bag that has like dishes and stuff in it, and like my sleeping bag, my wellies. So yeah, and then I'm also taking my normal rucksack which has like electronics, that kind of stuff in it. I need to think about whether I've forgotten anything actually. So once we arrived in Marlow, we unpacked all our stuff and we actually had a really quick outing on that day. I was in a 4, so there were 4 people in our boat and a cox, and then there were 2 8s as well. And after that, my friend and I decided to go into Marlow town to go to Sainsbury's to buy some food for the week. And the town is actually so beautiful. So yeah, enjoy these lovely clips. On Monday, we started off the day with a 7 AM outing, so here are some pictures. And then in the 2 hours between our outings, I decided to do some work. Here is just an overview of our room. So for the most part, it was me and my friend Helena in here, and then partway through another girl joined, and it was just a really nice like group to have in a room. Hello, so I really haven't vlogged like at all, but it's now Monday. Yesterday we had one outing in a 4 because the other 2 boats were 8s, but they didn't put me in that boat, so we went out in a 4, which was like yesterday the water was quite like wavy. Like it's a lot different to rowing on the cam because the water there is quite still, whereas here like it's quite fast and like it can get really like bumpy. And then today we had 2 outings. I think we have 2 outings per day during the weekdays, so yeah, they're both done now. The first one was at 7 a.m, so I had to wake up at 6, which was not fun. It's now like 20 past 2, and in between my outings I did a bit of work, if you saw that cute little insert clip. And now I have eaten lunch. I'm getting on with some physiology revision, and yeah, I'm in pain. Like my muscles, it's mainly my arm muscles. They're like, oh, the boat is really heavy. The 4-seat boat is very heavy, in my opinion. So yeah, my arms hurt and my shoulder is bruised from carrying that boat. So that's fun. But other than that, I'm having a decent time. Today's outings went a bit better. It wasn't as like windy, but still, like the outing this morning I had in an 8 first, and then we had another one at 11 that was in a 4 again, which that one obviously didn't go as well. But it's all right because we are here to learn after all, so hopefully by the end of the week it'll be okay. There is Wi-Fi, but my stuff just can't access it here. I think the only place you can get to it is the cafe, but then also apparently the password doesn't work, so that's not handy. So I literally just have no internet, which in some ways is very good because I can't like just procrastinate and watch YouTube or Netflix, because like I have mobile data but I can't like use it all up, so I can't really watch stuff. But on the other hand, it's like I have nothing to do other than like sit here and revise. Like the outings are done for the day. I have like the rest of the day to do nothing and everything. So yeah. In this clip, I am in the 2-seat, which is the second one from the back, and on this day we were just doing some pieces, which means that we were just rowing at higher rate for a given period of time, and we were kind of racing the 4 that you can see in the background. So I'm done with outings for the day. Today we had a 9 a.m. one and a 1 p.m. one, so it's now like 3 o'clock and we just finished. That was so tough. Like we did 3 lots of like 6-minute pieces, which are like going like high rate basically, and oh, do my legs feel it, and like my arms feel carrying the boat, and it's just, there's a lot of pain involved, but it's gonna like set me up better for rowing next term. Hopefully it'll be a little bit easier through doing this camp. And yeah, tonight we have a Pizza Express outing at like 7 p.m, so yeah, that should be fun. But before then I need to get on with some work because I haven't done any today. I have edited some videos but I haven't done any work, and I also need to take a shower because I feel disgusting and I'm covered in like river water and sweat. Also my hands are like tragic, like this one is the worst. And like the blisters are in places where like I don't know how to tape it up without the tape coming off, so I don't really know how I'm gonna get through this week, to be honest, with my like absolutely aching muscles and ruined hands, but we shall see. So yeah, that's just my little update for today. This evening everyone went to Pizza Express for dinner, so here we are just walking back. The morning was just so beautifully misty and slightly cool but not too cold. It was just gorgeous. And here's just an overview of the kitchen. Literally just look at this sunrise. It's one of my favourite parts of rowing, just watching the sunrise in the morning, and it's just so beautiful, especially on the water. Good morning folks. So here I am again, sat on my bed once again. I'm doing some work. So this morning we have had an outing already. It's like nearly 10 o'clock because we had the 7 a.m. one today and then we've got another one in an hour. So yeah, just doing some work in the meantime. The outing wasn't, I think, as productive for me, just because my blisters hurt so much that I was like trying not to like ruin my hands more so than like there was just so much going on, like I couldn't focus on properly rowing, which is like a struggle quite a lot. Like there's just so many things that you have to think about fixing that like you can't think about everything at the same time, otherwise it all just falls apart. So yeah, but hopefully the next one will be a bit better. I'll like sort out my tape and plasters and stuff. Yesterday was quite eventful because coming back from Pizza Express, the main bridge was closed because people were like magnet fishing and fished out guns from the river. So they closed off the whole bridge and it's still like closed to cars this morning, and so we had to find a different way to get back, which was just not convenient. It was like a long windy trek and we ended up walking like alongside a dual carriageway, which was not the safest option, and like some people slid down this like mudslide down to like our accommodation ish. We found some stairs further along, but like it wasn't the safest trip back in the dark as well, and we got back super late anyway because we left Pizza Express at like 10, so did not get enough sleep last night, but it's okay, I'll hopefully make up for it today. On this evening, the women's side decided to cook a meal together and it was really fun. Okay, so this morning was rough. Getting up, or rather like waking up fully, was a bit of a struggle. But here I am. We had another 7 a.m. outing and that's now done. It was very splashy and very windy and I'm just soaked and cold and miserable a little bit. And I also didn't get to eat breakfast this morning because I think I woke up a bit too late. So yeah, I might have some Haribo because that's a super healthy breakfast. But I really can't be bothered walking to the kitchen, so I think I'm just gonna get on with some work now because there's nothing else to do until 11 and my blisters are really not doing very well. Like this is the good hand, the other hand is the problem. But yeah, so we have no evening plans today, so it's just a day of lots of fun, aka revision. Here I am eating my lunch. I decided to show you a bit more of where we actually row. So this grassy section is where we store the boats and then we have to carry them each time to the pontoons on the river. And just look at some of these houses. You can't really see very much, but further along the river, honestly, they are beautiful. They look so expensive, but so amazing. Good morning. So it's probably just gone like 9 o'clock. We didn't have an outing this morning. It's really weird with the outings today. Like, it's Friday, so the last full day of outings, and there's like one men's one and one women's one at 9, and then a men's one and a women's one at 1. So I'm in the one at 1 only, so that means that I have no outings this morning, which is such a weird like feeling, like I have nowhere to be right now. Last night was a bit tragic. There were people next door shouting like really loudly until like 1 a.m. and you can hear everything, like their full conversation, and it was so loud as well. So I didn't get to go to sleep until like 1, even though we actually went to sleep at like 11, so that's fun. But I'm actually surprisingly alright, like I got 7-ish hours sleep, so it's still better than some of my sleep times at uni. So I think right now I'm just gonna get on with some work probably, just because like I still have like that motivation. I haven't yet been absolutely tired out by rowing, and then yeah, have an outing, and it's gonna be great because the weather is beautiful today. Like honestly, it's supposed to be like 23 degrees. Oh, and my arms are sunburnt if you're wondering. Like I've got blisters everywhere, sunburn on my arm, and my muscles hurt. So oh yeah, and I have bruises all over my shoulders. It's really going great. Here's just a bunch of clips of the rowing that we did that afternoon. So in these clips I'm in the foreseat. We also had a bit of a race with the men at one point, and obviously as we're a women's crew we got a little bit of a head start, because inherently we are slower, but the men didn't actually catch up to us, so technically we won. The sweaty mess is back from the outing. I thought it was a brilliant outing, in all honesty. I think people on bow side may not think so, but on stroke side, like usually it's down, so it's hard to get the blade out, but today it was like decently up, so it was quite easy to like get the blade out, square it, move it. It was brilliant, and it's so beautiful and sunny, and it was just so nice. And like even just the rowing, like I actually felt like I was using my legs, and my blisters weren't as painful as they have been, and it was blissful, except for the tiredness of like rowing super quickly. But yeah, that's now done. So I don't know how many outings we have tomorrow, if I even have one, but for now the rowing is over for the day. So I think I definitely need to take a shower because I feel a bit gross, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do because it's like 3 o'clock. I might do some work, to be honest. I probably should do some work, and then I'm probably gonna end up going to the barbecue. I was not gonna go, but now I'm kind of like, I may as well. It's such nice weather. This was the setting for the barbecue, so most people just had burgers, and then we had a bonfire with marshmallows and s'mores, and it was just such a lovely evening. I just filmed a quick clip of the place that we stayed at whilst I was waiting for my dad to pick me up to go home. As you can tell, I'm now back home. We had an outing today that was like mixed men's and women's, and it was alright, I guess. Like, it was quite shaky, to be honest. Everyone just kind of wanted to go home. So that's that. I had to wake up like quite early because we had to like clear everything out and move like all our stuff to one room and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm quite tired, but besides that, it's all going great. The packing for uni has commenced. I don't know if you can see. So I think it's a good place to leave this vlog. So I hope that you enjoyed it somewhat. It's been such a great week. I really loved it. Despite the blisters and pain and everything, it was really fun. So yeah, I hope that the vlog kind of captured that. If you did like this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to my channel. The button is below this video, And you can also follow my social media. The handles are in the description box. Also, I just remembered I now have Wi-Fi. Like, I've had no Wi-Fi for a week and now I can do anything I like and it's great. But yeah, anyway, I shall see you in my next video. Bye!